This is Fano with my segment Steppin out of Babylon, and this is day 44. Today's date is March 5th, 2016. And today I just had the usual morning diet. What else did I have? I had like organic hamburger beef patty. I had guacamole that I made, organic, and a kombucha, and just some liquids. So, nothing crazy. I do realize, though, that there's a paradox with interacting with people. Because there's like, if you eat right, you're just like one section of consciousness or open energy. And then we all have thoughts and all these realities. And then you go and you interact with all these people. And in reality, all these people don't really accept your energy because in reality, they all come from different tribes. And in your tribe, you only had maybe like 20, 30 people, maybe. And then you had a leader. But now in this world, we interact with millions of people. And there's just constant confusion. And so I think in your mind, there's always this idea that, you can get something better, or you can be better, or you can do all these things, but the reality of it, there's just you, and as long as you're eating, have shelter, then that's all that matters. And we just get so consumed with all the outside things. And I realize just even interacting with people as like a friend basis, like when you're drunk or high off of foods, like you almost feed off of arguing with people or not believing in each other or not having a leader, or just like who's right and who's wrong. But then when you're cleansed out, you really don't care about all that. You just want to like learn. People are just very like this way or that way. And I think that's why it's hard to really find somebody, is because we have so many opinions. And then if you want to go out there and be something, or what we think is be something, or make money, or doing these things, then you're going to be constantly judged by millions of people that are not part of your tribe, or not even going to understand your energy. So I think the ultimate key is kind of like what Buddha did, was just stick on his reality of life, and that's it, and not really go beyond all that, because it doesn't really matter. I mean, who cares if you could sleep with 1 million women, or have millions of dollars, or all this stuff? Because when you really cleanse out, like, none of it matters. I mean, of course you still want somebody who's really pretty in your eyes because you want to reproduce, but if you don't reproduce after a while, then that reality is not much of a reality. So it's almost like this sense of that, I wish I was just like a wild animal, and now I'm in this cage, and I can go out and, interact with the different parts of the cage, or I could just stay humble that I'm in the cage. So, it's very interesting to have thoughts just beyond what the average person wants to talk about. I mean, I really feel like a lot of people just want to be right, want to be looked up to. Like, they want to be the leader of the tribe, but, I don't even think there is tribes anymore. I mean, because even if you were looked up by, say, even 1 million people or more, it's like there's going to be probably double that, triple, or 10 million people that look down on you and think you're wrong. So, it's like a lot with health when you talk to, like, doctors and you talk to just people they learn life is one way and there's really no way of turning them back through an argument. It's like literally they would have to just turn back on themselves, like their consciousness. So life is just pretty interesting. But on like a Babylonian note, I did watch the MMA fights today. And I guess one of the ladies who is defending her belt lost. And someone else won the belt. And it was pretty like interesting fight, but nothing. I mean, in reality, nothing really happened. I mean, the belt's just gonna go from one person to the next, or if they can defend it, or whatever. And then this other guy, he went up like 20 pounds because he fights at a lower weight, and then he lost. But I don't know. It's just interesting because really none of it matters. And I watch it, and it's exciting, but there is tons of other things to do in this world, and in reality, all those people got paid. They got paid for what they did, so it really didn't matter if they won or lost. So life is interesting. I mean, if you make enough money, I would just say eat right, realize stuff, and I would just like meditate. Maybe like find someone who's your soulmate, or at least just thinks on your level, and just be happy. Because I don't think people are really here to be Jesus or Buddha. We're not really meant to save the world. I think we're just really meant to like help out our communities and help out small sections. And for everyone who thinks they can control mass amount of things, then they're just in their own la la land. And they can't, you're not able to live forever, so you're not gonna be able to hold on to that reality. So you might as well just let it go and just help people. And that's why I think, though, it's like people should express how they feel, but also understand how everyone else feels. And so if you're going to express yourself, then, understand that people are going to express themselves whatever ways too. But always keep it in a positive note. I mean, I wouldn't really get too negative. And if you feel like expressing yourself gets negative, then just walk away or turn it off and, laugh, because it's not really worth it. So on to like that, and this is Fano with Steppin' Out of Babylon, from An Hour with a Wolfpack, and this is day 44, and today's date is March 5th, 2016, and I hope everyone lives with love and compassion, because if you don't love yourself, then ultimately you can't love anyone else.